Morning everyone, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2026. Hopefully this will be the year that I don't get injured. Obviously the last couple of months I have been injured and I'm trying to get back to consistent regular running. We are once again at Heaton Park. It's New Year's Day and today is just going to be a social one. I have got no pace targets. I'm definitely not going to be doing what I did with Jay last week. I didn't record it, but Jay from Not Fast Not Last came down. We had a run together, first time we'd had a run for a little while, and I decided to push myself and see if I could get under 30 minutes, which I did. I did 29 minute 13 I think. Negative split, got faster and faster throughout the run. Really paid for it at the end because I was dead. I think I hit 189 heart rate, which, considering my aerobic system is a little bit underworked at the moment, it felt very, very difficult. So yeah, gonna have a bit of a social one today. Probably take you on a few clips, a little bit of a montage, and then we'll give you a little bit of a rundown of how 2025 went, because I've not really covered that, and what the plans are for 2026. So come along with us and let's get this done.
Thank you to all of our volunteers this morning, getting up early on New Year's Day. Thank you very much to all our volunteers. So enjoy your parkrun this morning, and we'll go after 3, 2, 1, go!
And welcome back to another Heaton Parkrun. This time it's New Year's Day. It's the same course that I've run many times before, but I'm not the same runner that I was a year ago. The start of a new year always feels like a good time to stop and take stock. So I'd like to take this chance to take a look back at 2025 and think about where 2026 might take us. I just want to give a shout out to the little girl with the pink headphones on. She's a big fan of the channel and she always looks out for us whenever we're running at Heaton Park. She got quite excited when she realised there was a chance that she could be on camera today, and I think she ran a 1k PB almost in the first kilometre of this park run trying to be on camera. So looking back at 2025, I'm going to say that it was probably my most consistent year of running so far. It wasn't massive mileage, but it was steady week-on-week work for most of the year. It was also the year that I discovered trail running races and exploring trails with Firecourse runners and with the Sunnywood project, and that completely changed how I see the sport of running, and I'll touch back on that when we talk about the plans for 2026. It wasn't all about the trails though. I also chased some goals on the road, breaking 25 minutes in the 5k early on in the year with the help of Craig from the Running Whale, and then surprising myself with a sub 24 later on in the year as well. Both mean that I'm heading into 2026 with some 5k PBs that I can be really proud of. At the start of the year my 10k PB was 55.50, and I didn't really have huge goals in the 10k, I just wanted to try and break 55 minutes. But then I turned up to the Aintree 10k and managed to blast past my target and finish in a time of 49 minutes and 57 seconds. And last but not least, there's the half marathon. My goal at the start of the year was simply to go sub 2, but by the time Manchester came round, I was actually in much better shape than that. I was hoping that I might be able to target 1 hour 50, but life was stressful and so I decided to hold back, and I paced the race instead, running with Jay, and I still managed to achieve that sub 2 goal, running in a 1:59 and change. Unfortunately after that, the year's consistency suddenly started to go downhill. All of the speed sessions combined with the javelin training that I did this year caught up to me. Some overuse pain started to creep in towards the end of summer, and then an IT band injury at the Manchester Half Marathon changed my plans for the winter considerably. Winter training just didn't happen the way I imagined, and I missed the entire of my cross-country season, which was frustrating, especially after such a consistent year. But it also forced me to slow down and reassess what I get out of running. My big learnings for 2025 are to enjoy the easy running, to stop chasing every session, and to appreciate running as a skill, not just a fitness test. I also learned that I'm capable of more than I thought as long as I respect the process. Strength training has become a constant this year. I've taken on a coach and changed how I approach training, but since the injury, the gym has become non-negotiable. Because of the big goals that I have in 2026, I have to be able to build a body that can handle what I'm about to ask of it. We're only a couple of weeks in, but 2026 already feels different. It's going to be less about speed and more about time on feet. The big goal is the Castle to Castle 36 mile ultra in July. I've never run a marathon, but I'm training for an ultra. And that might sound backwards, but in a lot of ways it makes sense. The goal isn't a time, it's to get to the end, enjoy it, and still be healthy when it's over. Training will be slower, it'll be longer, more focused on resilience, strength and patience. There'll be back-to-back long runs, hikes, gym work twice a week, no excuses. But this is building that base fitness that I will need to chase those time goals when we get onto some of the faster stuff in the second half of 2026. It's also important to remember that I'm not the only person on this channel. Becky's training this year has been marred by health issues caused by the onset of chronic fatigue syndrome. Her capacity to train has been deeply affected. She's not able to run interval sessions, and she's not able to do long runs because it wiped her out for an extended period of time. Her goals in 2026 involve trying to get back to consistent movement and trying to introduce enough intensity that she can maintain her fitness without overdoing it and getting to the point where she makes herself even more ill. Her plan is to focus more on 5k and 10k distances, and then to include some hikes, which fits in nicely with my ultra training because there's probably going to be some hikes as part of that. We're still quite early in this running journey. We're only 3.5 years in. 2026 is about finding out how far I can push myself while making sure that I can keep running for years to come. I want to show that you don't have to be fast, you don't have to fit a mould, and you don't have to do things in what's perceived as the normal order. There's more to this sport than people realise, and most of us are capable of way more than we think. If you take one thing from this video, I want it to be that you should go out there and set that goal that scares you. Do something that you never thought you'd be able to do. Because I promise you, until you try, you never know. I'd like to thank everybody for supporting us through 2025. We've met a lot of people through this, including several people that are now blessed enough to be able to call friends. So as I leave you to watch the last bit of this park run, I'd urge you to take a moment just to think about that goal that scares you. And really do think about just putting yourself forwards for it, because you might not feel ready for it now, but sometimes you never do. If you set your mind to it, you could be surprised at how strong your body really is and what you're really capable of. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And then I don't end up pushing you back into the funnel.
Great stuff, well done.
31:27.